Well, just a little more than 40 days until the election, and both candidates will be back at it today, back on the campaign trail after last night's highly watched, highly anticipated, highly tweeted about debate.
Highly everything.
Highly
last
everything.
Night, right? Trump and Clinton faced off at Hofstra University in the first of 4 debates in a race that, according to the polls, appears to be getting tighter. Steve Nannis reports from New York.
The nominees for president made their case to voters Monday night in the first debate of the general election. It didn't take long for attacks to fly.
I have a feeling that by the end of this evening, I'm going to be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Trump deflected a question that has long dogged his campaign by bringing up an issue that has dogged Clinton's campaign for even longer.
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted.
I think you've just seen another example of bait and switch here.
And bragged about once not paying taxes.
He didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes me smart.
Clinton, meanwhile, sought to call out Trump on his shifting positions on military intervention.
Donald supported the invasion of Iraq.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved over and over again.
Wrong.
He actually advocated for the actions we took in Libya and urged that Gaddafi be taken out after actually doing some business with him one time.
Both candidates also butted heads over race relations and law enforcement.
Everyone should be respected by the law, and everyone should respect the law. Right now, that's not the case in a lot of our neighborhoods.
Now, whether or not in a place like Chicago you do stop and frisk, which worked very well, but you take the gun away from criminals that shouldn't be having it.
In Hempstead, New York, I'm Steve Nannis reporting.
Hi, welcome back. Leslie Ungar from Electric Impulse Communications is here. She's an executive coach. She has a long client list of local CEOs who she helps through the process, the very important process of communicating with other people.
And I remember yesterday you said, watch that first handshake, because it's the hand that faces the audience that you see. That person normally wins the debate. I think it was Donald Trump's last night, wasn't it?
What was interesting in this handshake is Hillary raced across that stage to meet him. She went past the halfway point as if to say, I'm the energetic one, I'm the proactive one, and she made it to him before he made it to her. And that was a really interesting start to this very interesting debate.
Now, because of where Donald Trump was, he's just on that side. So his hand was the one that was facing out.
Yes, it was.
That's really, so if you're going to shake hands and if you want to try and get the upper hand, so to speak, do you turn your hand like this and go like that?
You could. But what she did to get the upper hand was go into his territory, okay? Because that stage was divided 50-50. She went into his territory to get the upper hand.
Okay,
and a lot of talk on Twitter about Donald Trump sniffling. We heard it when Hillary's cough. Well, last night it was about Donald Trump sniffling.
You call it sniffling. I call it bad breathing exercises.
Okay.
For someone that didn't want to prepare. And what I loved about it was, I don't care whether you're president of a company or the United States, the rules of communication are the rules of communication, and you have to prepare your breathing. And since he didn't prepare it for the debate, he didn't prepare his breathing. And what you heard was someone that sounded like they were trying to finish a race, and it was because he didn't start out with breathing exercises, which gave him that really breathy sound like he was going to run out of air.
Now, what I read is that got better through the debate, and he actually improved on that. Maybe that is something that somebody explained to him, and he realized it at some point, and it got better.
Well, they can't talk to him during the debate.
No, I know. Something that clicked it.
Maybe, or it's just a matter of you just have to take in some deep breaths. So I imagine that once he got started and he got the first 30 minutes under his belt, everything became a little bit more relaxed, and he was able to breathe.
All right, let's jump into Hillary Clinton. What stood out for her?
What I thought was amazing was on that split screen, 90 minutes and no grimacing, no mean principal look, no school guard look, no, you ate all the cookies look. I thought that was amazing for a woman that has really struggled with that visual. That verbal, vocal, visual, that visual and that face matching on what she's saying. I thought it was really amazing to be able to hold that together for 90 minutes.
Okay. All right.
well,
So
thanks,
to summarize, you think, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you felt like Hillary Clinton was able to get her message across better than Mr. Trump, at least last night. And there's a long way to go in this.
Absolutely. Well, she had a mission. She had a focus. I think she had a strategy on what she wanted to accomplish in this debate, and she accomplished those things.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for
Excellent.
joining
Leslie,
us.
thank you. Always
Thank you
enjoy
so much.
seeing you.
Thank you.
All right. The next debate will be between the vice presidential candidates. That should be interesting.